YouTube, man, what's going on? It's LNH back with another vid. Today, man, we gotta talk about it. You guys know Kyree Walker just had a very recent game, his first game in the G League, and so did McClung, and no one is noticing this about them. So let's break it down and get right into it, man. If you do like these type of vids, like the video. Now, of course, first we gotta talk about Kyree, because man, Kyree has been through a lot, man, and the disrespect on his name has been crazy since day one. Now, I can't say I always thought he would get this far, but I definitely knew that this guy had some type of talent. But again, we haven't seen him play in such a long time. All people wanted to do was see him get on the court and see how he was going to perform. And in this case, in my opinion, this dude was doing his thing. Now, he actually scored 15 points, 5 rebounds within 17 minutes. Only 17 minutes of PT? That's tough. I got to give him respect because that's honestly playing pretty solid in my opinion. Now, I think we have to remember this dude just proved everyone wrong, even scoring this amount of points and playing this type of game and making it to the NBA G League 1. But I think he played actually pretty well. One thing that I noticed about this dude's game was he seemed super confident on the court, just like he was playing basically anywhere else. And I think this is just a testament to how hard he's been working over these years, because again, we haven't seen him play in such a long time. It's super interesting to see that he's actually back at it, really grinding, getting numbers up, and just helping his team to score more points and really facilitating. I think overall this dude is going to be super solid moving forward. But again, I think the disrespect on his name was crazy. You guys remember people said he would be working at McDonald's after he didn't get drafted, and really no one thought he would make it this far, or at least very few people. I'm curious, you guys let me know in the comments if you thought he would actually make it this far. Now, I think a lot of people have a misconception as to why he didn't play that initial senior year, why he got D-ranked, and then really all these events that happened. So let's clear that up first. If you guys remember, what initially happened was when he was a junior, he was ranked very highly, one of the best players in the country, ranked close to Jalen Green, even going head-to-head against Zion Williamson at camps, really doing everything right. But again, his senior year, he actually decided to not play. And the reason being is actually because 2 events happened. He actually had things in his family that really caused him not to have the best mental health at the time. Now, I won't get into specifically what happened, but after that, he decided to sit out, not go to college, and then just train and try to get his way to the NBA because of those reasons. Now, I definitely can't blame him, because whenever something tragic does happen in your family, you're going to want to try to take some time off, and he really just didn't think that that was the move to go and actually play. And of course, on the other hand, with everything spreading around and some colleges not even being able to play, everything was really up in the air for college basketball. But I think it's crazy how he went from undrafted to really being able to play super well in the NBA G League despite all of the obstacles. And you guys even remember when he was playing, he didn't actually get to even play in the summer league because things were going around, and you guys know, of course, when something spreads and it's not good, then what happens? You're not able to play the game of basketball. They had to test players, and then he wasn't able to play in the summer league, which was wild. I think that would have been a great place to play for him. But as of right now, it seems like he's holding his own, and he seems super aggressive when he's playing. I think that's another thing that people are missing. That aggression that he has to just try to score the ball, get rebounds, stay down low, and he clearly is showing that he wants that roster spot. And personally, I think this dude is going to be able to at least step up. He's going to be able to stay on this NBA G League team for sure with that first game. And if he continues to work hard, polish his game, again, he was knocking down some jump shots. I think that's always a spot he can improve in, especially from the 3-point line, but definitely was looking super solid here. I'm curious, what do you guys think about how he was playing? Personally, man, I got to give it to him. I got to give him the credit for sure. A lot of people hate, but you got to give credit when it's due. Now, I think, of course, Kyree paved a different route in this case because he did go to this training facility instead of going to college or even the G League, and it seems like it's working out so far, so time will only tell. But you guys let me know what you think about his performance, and do you think he's actually going to have what it takes to make a squad? Let me know in the comments down below, but Kyree is a fan favorite. Now, on the other hand, man, we got to talk about McClung. You guys know McClung, a lot of people are doubting if this dude was going to be able to translate his game over to the actual actual NBA G League or even the NBA. Now, number one, you guys know in college, this dude was known for being able to hit clutch shots, and a lot of people didn't think his game was going to translate because of his assists. This dude was at point guard, but really only averaging barely any assists and was clearly more of a score first player. But when you get in the NBA and play with better players, it's very difficult to just be able to be a score first player instead of actually being able to facilitate, get your other teammates involved. And a lot of people were questioning if he was going to be able to make that transition, but from the looks of it, it looks like he has done it. Now, in his first game, McClung actually scored 24 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. 24 points, 9 assists. I think this is clearly he is responding to everyone who had a doubt about him, because you guys know he got waived from the actual Lakers squad and was put on the G League team. But man, people didn't think he would translate, and look at him now. 24 points, and he played 37 minutes, only had 1 turnover. I gotta give it to him, man. Those are some impressive numbers for the first game. Now, from the look of these highlights, Mac looked like he was doing everything in this game, being able to dribble the ball, pull up, and he was really creative with the basketball, doing spin moves, able to get to the hoop, easily finish, dunk the ball, get his teammates involved. He seemed very comfortable on this G League court, and I think this is only a good sign as to how he's going to play moving forward. And just with that 9 assists, he definitely shocked me and a lot of people that he was able to really make that transition so that he could help his team win. But I think he looks, again, super confident on the basketball court here, and I only could say good things about him. You guys know his story. He first started in high school. You guys know scoring a crazy amount of points, putting up and even beating Allen Iverson's scoring record, went to college, played at Georgetown, and then of course transferred to Texas Tech and didn't get drafted but got signed, and look at him now. He's actually doing his thing. Now hopefully he can actually continue to hoop, and a lot of people are even saying that this guy should be signed on the Lakers. And I don't know about that one. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's way too early to call something like that, because you have to give him time and he has to prove himself on this G League team first, and it's going to take a lot of time, because you guys know the Lakers team is stacked, and I don't know how effective Mac would actually be able to participate on that squad and really make a difference, because they do have so much talent. But as of right now, I think he's doing a good job where he's at, and he's just gonna have to keep continuing to get better. His jump shot looks pretty smooth as well. I gotta give him that, and I think he's just gonna have to overall continue to work better with his team, be a solid hooper, and hopefully he can make it to the next level, actually get put on the NBA squad. But I think it's going to take a little bit of time for him for sure. Now, with all this talent in the G League, man, I think it's only a matter of time before we start seeing the game change. We see people like Jalen Green, of course, in the league. You have Joshua Christopher on the Rockets as well, and some of these other guys, but for sure, there are a lot of talent that is in the G League, and I think hopefully McClung will be able to. But man, I think this was a super impressive match for his first game, and I think only time will tell if he'll be able to actually step it up. But some people are saying you should take Westbrook's spot. People calling him Westbrook, really coming after him. But man, you guys let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about that? I think Kyree and Mac had excellent debuts, and I'm excited to really see what they can do in the future. You guys make sure you like this video. Let me know what you think about their games in the comments down below. I appreciate each and every one of you. Selling each and out.